the 5th episode of Art for a Better World. I'm Donald Brown. In this episode, I want to focus on the journey. We live in an ever-changing world where technology continually introduces new ways in which we can achieve things instantly. For the generations growing up in this technological world, what they may not appreciate are the journeys that generations before them had to endure. As a result, current generations are probably conditioned into thinking and expecting to achieve things instantly. I call that the slam dunk mentality. In the sculpture, you see I've created the basketball player. And here you see he's attempting to do a slam dunk. Now, the interesting message here is that very often, yes, we want to achieve things and to achieve them as quickly as possible. And for those who have endured the journey where they have experienced obstacles and overcome those obstacles, then if they don't achieve the success instantly, they have the strength and wherewithal to endure the journey even further. Unfortunately, for those generations growing up at this particular time, technology can make life very easy. And so when they encounter obstacles, it is more difficult for them to understand why they can't be as successful as quickly as they would like. Now let's take a look at this player who is trying to block another player. And let's also consider the role of the javelin. It is pointing to that part of the brain where the occipital lobe is located. The occipital lobe is responsible for our vision and focus. And if we consider the vision and focus of this player, we realize that his focus is to prevent another player from achieving his goal and objective. But if we take a closer look, we will see that not only is he trying to prevent this player from doing a slam dunk, he realizes that at the risk of failing to block him, he's going to try something else. And if we take a look at his other arm, we will see that he's sinking to lower depths and pulling on his shirt, effectively cheating. Now the message there is that those around us that we may or may not be aware of, that are trying to prevent us from being successful, if they fail with one attempt, be mindful of the depths they might sink to in order to prevent you from being successful. Going back to the javelin, it's pointing to the occipital lobe, and his focus, his vision is to prevent this player from achieving his goal. But this is where the spirit of discernment comes in. This player is mindful and aware of what this player is doing. So you'll notice what he is now doing is to push onto that javelin and to move that vision and negative focus away from himself so that he can be successful in his attempt to achieve his goals. Through our journey in life, it is imperative that we develop a spirit of discernment. Not everyone that calls you friend deserves to be in your inner circle. It is important that we understand why we need to endure the journey. It is the journey that will make us strong. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Art for a Better World. I'm Donald Brown. Until next time, be good and God bless.
Order your print of this sculpture and nominate a positive role model of your choice that has contributed to the empowerment of their community. Our judges will select from all of the nominations, and the individual chosen will be flown with a guest to London, England, to begin the creation of their Bronze Portrait Sculpture Award. Luxury accommodation will be provided, along with fine dining and exquisite cuisine. Work will begin on the sculpture, and there will be ample opportunity to enjoy the sights and sounds of London, complete with a personal chauffeur. $10,000 will be donated to a community empowerment project of the award winner's choice. Art for a better world.